In the game of golf, we spend an awful lot of time focusing on this little ball, yet there's one shot in the game where you shouldn't even see the ball. Which shot am I talking about? I'll reveal that answer a little later today on Winning Golf.
Winning golf,
look at this putt, guys.
what we play.
Nice shot.
Working on that short game each and every day. I'm near the green again, that's where the action all begins. 'Cause winning golf, everybody wins. That's right, everybody wins.
Winning Golf is brought to you by SAP. SAP helps companies run like never before. Run better with SAP.
Hi everyone, and welcome to another thrilling week of Winning Golf where everybody wins. And boy oh boy, today on Winning Golf, the wow factor is off the charts, because joining me today is a very special group sponsored by Belfour Property Restoration. A little later in the show, this talented team of golfers, made up of firemen and police personnel from the state of New Jersey, will compete for 5 rounds in the Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge and hopefully take home some amazing prizes like this Adams Hybrid, the #1 hybrid in golf. And of course, our champion will have the opportunity to pitch from 90 feet for the keys to a brand new Infiniti G37 convertible. Wouldn't this be the perfect day to give away a new Infiniti? And for my instruction, I'm going to share a few tips with you that hopefully will leave you smiling after your next bunker shot. But first, before we get to all that excitement, let's take a tour around today's host facility, the beautiful, the scenic, the challenging Twisted Dune Golf Club. When you walk out of the pro shop at Twisted Dune Golf Club and see the twisting landscapes, dramatic elevations, and contoured fairways, you know it's going to be a magical day. Located in Egg Harbor Township and only 15 minutes from the beach, this is definitely one course to write down on your bucket list. Twisted Dune, a daily fee course open to the public, opened in 2001 and was designed by famous course architect Archie Struthers. There is no question that the designer reached his goal of bringing a little taste of the Scottish coast right here to the South Jersey shore.
Well, down here in South Jersey, Twisted Dune is a little bit different. It's a link-style golf course, a lot of elevation changes, rolling fairways, the dunes are out here. Not too many courses like it in South Jersey.
This spectacular layout stretches almost 7,400 yards from the tips, including 4 500-yard par 5s. As you journey around the course, you can't help but notice the deep ravines, the towering grass-covered hills, and if you're a little unlucky, a close-up of one of the many deep bunkers. Add in the great conditions from tee to green, and it's easy to see why players want to play this track over and over again.
There are so many great things about Twisted Dune. I think the favorite thing that I like is the fact that it's a links course. Just look at this. There's nothing like this in New Jersey. It's absolutely beautiful in southern New Jersey. It's challenging for the men especially, but the ladies, they do give us quite a break on a lot of the tees, so that's wonderful.
Right now it's in fantastic shape. We've been out there hand watering the fairways, hand watering the tees. Greens look spectacular. If you get a chance, please come down and play.
Twisted Dune, a public daily fee facility, is a bonus club in Empire Management's Club Max membership program. Club Max gives its members playing privileges at 4 exclusive private golf clubs, including New Jersey National, Pine Barrens, Minnesiongo, and Hollowbrook. Club Max members enjoy the privileges of playing all 4 private clubs, plus the bonus course, Twisted Dune. Twisted Dune, even though classified as a daily fee public course, welcomes golf outings of all sizes and offers a variety of unique memberships. And of course, before you're around, take advantage of the first-class practice facilities, which include a driving range as well as a spacious short game area. One thing is for sure, you can fill all of your golfing needs year-round at Twisted Dune Golf Club. To schedule an outing or make a tee time, contact the professional staff at area code 609-653-8019 or check out the web twisteddune.com.
Now it's time to check out what's on the tee with PGA professional Doug Hendricks.
I'm on the tee with Kevin Stokely, Emergency Service Coordinator for Belfour Property Restoration. Kevin, great to have you on Winning Golf.
Thanks for having me here, Doug.
You're quite welcome. Kevin, in your capacity as a coordinator, how does your role interact with all the other emergency personnel?
Well, Doug, what we do is we respond at the request of the fire, police, and EMS service to secure a property for a homeowner or a business owner that may be in a time of need and don't know where to turn. We respond, we help them out, and they are able to move on to the next aspect of what needs to be taken care of.
So, to put this all together, it takes a good team.
It takes an absolute team effort, it takes reliability, it takes honesty, and it takes us to be able to work together and help the homeowner know that they're in a good space.
Well, it's certainly reassuring to know that in time of people's need that there are agencies working together to give peace of mind to business owners, to families, to individuals in a time of crisis. Kevin, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having us, Doug.
I'll see you next week on the tee.
And now it's time for the Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge, brought to you by Cleveland Golf. Cleveland Golf, how the game should feel. Now let's meet our players. Brian Beata, Jim Ford, Mike Randall, Kevin Briggs, Chris Parton, Linda Stokely, Scott Seibert, Kevin Stokely, Liz Seibert, Steve Fazikis, Mark McHugh, Kevin Shappas, Rob Parton, Ian Walsh, George Smith.
Kevin Stokely, thank you for serving as our host today on Winning Golf. And Kevin, I'm honored to be surrounded by a group of players that spends most of their time serving the community. And Kevin, we have players today from Belfour Property Restoration, as well as firemen and police personnel from throughout South Jersey. It's great to be here. We're going to have a great day.
Thank you, Doug. We're looking forward to having a great time and a new experience for all of us, and hope to have a beautiful day. We got beautiful weather and looking forward to having fun. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Hey, guys, I thought we'd start with a fun putting contest. How does that sound? Yeah! All right, love your enthusiasm. Now, here's the deal. All of you will putt from 50 feet at the same time. Now, some of the golf balls may collide into each other, but that's part of the fun. The bottom line is whoever winds up closest to the hole will win a great prize. How about 2 dozen Srixon Z-Star golf balls? That's the same ball that Keegan Bradley, Graham McDowell, and VJ Singh play. Sound great? Yeah! All right, let's go make a putt. Okay, our group is ready to putt from 50 feet for 2 dozen Srixon Z-Star golf balls on this beautiful 18th green at Twisted Dune. Guys, you ready? 1, 2, 3, putt. Oh, a lot of good strokes coming. A couple balls bouncing off each other. Some of these could be very close. Look at these putts. Let's see who our putting champion is. Number 1, Brian Beata. Brian, congratulations. Nice cheer for Brian.
Yeah.
Well, that was a great putt from 50 feet. You've won 2 dozen Srixon golf balls. I hope you enjoyed the contest.
Awesome. As everyone here knows, I'm going to need them when we get out on the course. I'm not that good. Lucky. Lucky's better than good.
You got that right. Well, I'm happy for you. Well, we've already given away some golf balls. When we come back, we're going to try to give away some cash. Lots of cash. In fact, one of these contestants could win up to $5,000. That's right, 5 G's. You won't want to miss that.
What do 16% larger grooves feel like? What does a rotational face pattern feel like? How about dimensionally optimized laser milling? It feels like the most advanced spin technology ever engineered into a single club face. The new 588 Rotex wedge from Cleveland Golf feels like the best wedge we've ever built, because that's exactly what it is.
Golf isn't just what we do, it's all we are. You can feel it in our gloves and when you walk in our shoes. We know how to be light, comfortable, flexible, and how to make every day playable. And when you're a player, you wear the mark. FJ, the mark of a player.
Prizes for winning golf contestants provided by Proforma Industries, your one source for promotional products, printing services, and e-commerce solutions. Legendary Headwear, wear what the pros wear, legendary. And by PJ Wheelahan's Pub and Restaurant. Visit one of our restaurants and make it a party at PJ's. Outerwear provided by FootJoy. Whether it's cool, rainy, or windy, make every day playable with FootJoy.
Everybody wins.
Welcome back to Winning Golf. Well, guys, are you ready to putt for some cash? Yeah! All right, now here's the deal. Our host, Kevin Stokely, will pull one name out of the hat. That player will then spin the wheel to see how much cash he's putting for. Now, the amounts range from $1,000 to $5,000, and here's the great news. All you have to do to win the cash is roll in a 30-foot putt. You've all done that before, right? Oh, yeah. All right, Kevin, who's our lucky contestant? Who will be putting for all this cash?
George Smith.
George Smith. Hey, George. All right, George, come on down. Congratulations. All right, give that wheel a good spin. We know it's going to have 3 zeros behind it. Will it be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? It looks like $2,000. What a great spin. Well, George Smith is ready to putt from 30 feet for $2,000. I certainly want to mention this putting contest is sponsored by our friends from U.S. Hole-in-One Insurance. Looks like he's got the distance, but he pushed it out to the right a little bit. It's pin high, but a little bit to the right, but a good effort by George Smith. Well, George Smith, you gave it a nice run. Your ball wound up pin high, which is a good thing, a little bit out to the right, but I hope you enjoyed the contest.
I would have enjoyed it a lot better if I'd won, Doug. But hey, gave it a shot. Thanks for giving me the opportunity.
Well, you're quite welcome. Well, we didn't give away the cash this week, but the great news is we have a ton of wonderful prizes to give away in the Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge. So let's get round one underway.
Our Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge takes place on the pristine and challenging 18th green at Twisted Dune Golf Club. Our competitors will showcase their short game skills with some challenging shots in 4 preliminary rounds. If they win a round, they win a prize and valuable extra shots in our all-important Survivor round. Our top 2 winners in the Survivor round will compete in an up-and-in competition to determine this week's champion. Round 1 features a 90-foot chip that was no problem for Scott Seibert.
Scott Seibert with a pitching wedge is on the left side, but not a bad effort by Scott Seibert. Well done, Scott.
Kevin Stokely shows some good form.
Kevin Stokely, boy, he's got a nice line going towards the hole, and that's a beautiful stroke by Kevin Stokely.
Jim Ford chips it well.
Jim Ford with a pitching wedge on the right side, and this is going to be about pin high. That's a great touch by Jim Ford. Well done, Jim. Nice job.
George Smith makes a run at the prize.
George Smith with his 7-iron. He's running it up there, and that's a good call on this 90-foot chip shot, and that's just about pin high. Well done by George Smith.
Check out this effort from Kevin Schoppes to about 7 feet.
On the right side, and boy, this looks really good. We'll get to the pin. What a nice touch by Kevin Schoppes.
He takes the round. Up next, a 30-yard pitch shot from the rough. Rob Parton starts us off.
Parton bringing it high with a 60-degree wedge. That's a real nice touch by Rob Parton.
Steve Fuzzy Fazikis pitches it well.
With a pitching wedge, and boy, look at this touch by Steve. Just below the hole, well done.
Liz Seibert gets it to 10 feet away.
Liz Seibert with a beautiful pitching wedge out of the high rough here. And look at that touch by Liz Seibert.
Mike Randall matches that effort.
And that's a beautiful stroke and a nice touch. And that's just in front of the hole. Well done, Mike.
Brian Beata eyes the prize.
Brian Beata with a beautiful setup and a beautiful stroke. This one's going right at it. This got a chance. Look at that shot by Brian Beata.
But Scott Seibert dazzles them with this shot to 3.5 feet to take the round.
And that's a beautiful touch by Scott Seibert.
Round 3 is a 20-yard chip from the thick rough. Ian Walsh shows some short game savvy.
Ian Walsh, look at this shot with Ian. And boy, that's a nice touch by Ian Walsh. Good job.
Liz Seibert gets it to 9.5 feet.
Liz Seibert with a beautiful stroke and a great shot. Well done, Liz.
Kevin Schoppes is a little bit better.
With a pitching wedge. Got a pretty good distance. Not a bad effort by Kevin Schoppes.
But the shot of the round goes to Kevin Briggs. Oh, that is a nice golf shot.
And what a touch by Kevin Briggs. Well done, Kevin.
Round 4 tests the putting skills. Linda Stokely has no problem with this 25-footer.
And look at that touch by Linda. Well done, Linda.
Mike Randall has a smooth stroke.
And a nice stroke. And boy, this got the line just a little bit short.
Kevin Stokely rolling it to a foot away.
This got a chance. Oh my, what a beautiful putt.
Mark McHugh putts it to under a foot away.
It's a good setup and a good stroke. It's right at the heart of the hole. Wow.
Fuzzy Fazekas showing some skill.
Chief Fazekas with a great setup and a great putt. Oh, just off the edge of the cup.
Jim Ford eyes the prize with this shot to 6 inches.
Great touch. This got a chance. Wow.
And Rob Parton is even better at 3 inches away.
This one's got a chance. Look at that touch. Oh, what a shot by Rob Parton.
But two players would duel for the prize. Chris Parton
A great stroke. This one's got a chance. Here it is. It's in the hole.
drains it. Wow. He's only to be matched by Brian Beata. Unbelievable.
This one's got a chance. It's in the hole.
Beata would take the round in a putt-off. Can our players keep this up? We'll find out right after Doug's short game school.
Well, most golfers are aware that in a greenside bunker, the concept is to hit about 2 inches behind the golf ball. The question is, why do so many players miss their spot? Well, I have 4 reasons why, and I'd like to share them with you today. Number 1, make sure that your club head is sitting 2 inches behind the golf ball. A lot of players set their club back here. Some play over the golf ball. If you want to hit 2 inches behind the golf ball, start with your club head 2 inches behind the ball. Number 2, focus with your eyes 2 inches behind the golf ball. A lot of players know they're supposed to hit back there, but they look at the golf ball. You shouldn't see the golf ball in a bunker shot. You're not trying to hit the ball, you're trying to hit the sand. Focus 2 inches behind the golf ball. Number 3, your spine angle or your sternum should sit about 2 inches behind the golf ball. Players that sit back on their right side hit way behind it. Players that put their upper body over the golf ball, they're the ones that hit the golf ball. Start with your sternum 2 inches behind the golf ball. That's where your club will bottom out. That's where we want to hit. And finally, reason number 4 players fail to hit their spot is they slide around. They sway over the golf ball. They have a nice setup and then they move to the right. Or they have a nice setup and then move to the left. If you're moving laterally, the odds of hitting that spot on a consistent basis are very small. Stay quiet and turn over the golf ball. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the 4 reasons. If you put them into action, you'll become a better bunker player right away. Well, I love a volunteer. How about Steve, Fuzzy Fazekas? Could you help me out, Steve? All right, Steve, let's get into our setup here. Number 1, we want to make sure our club head is sitting above the sand about 2 inches behind the golf ball. Good. That's the spot we want to hit. I want you to focus with your eyes. When I'm focusing well, I can literally pick out some pebbles of sand. That's what I want you to look at. You don't see the ball. Okay? Number 2, I want to make sure that your center of your chest, your sternum, is about 2 inches behind the ball. When you take this swing, I don't want you swaying around. I don't want you moving this way or this way. I want you to stay right there, turn, hit your spot, finish, and face the target. Okay? I'm going to step back with this wonderful group. When you're ready, let it go. Oh, look at this shot, guys. Well done, Steve. When you hit behind the golf ball 2 inches, good things happen. Great job today.
Thank you very much. You coming on the course with me to give me tips?
I would love to.
The top 2 players in our Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge Survivor Round will advance to compete in a one-on-one up-and-in competition to determine this week's champion. Players who've won previous rounds have extra shots to try to get it closest to the cup. Kevin Schoppes coaxes his ball to 7.5 feet.
This could be really close. That's a nice touch by Kevin Schoppes.
Mark McHugh makes a run at the final with this shot to 6.5 feet.
This should just be right below the hole, and that's a nice winning golf by Mark McHugh.
But 2 players were better. Ian Walsh at under 5 feet.
And a nice stroke, and boy, look at that touch by Ian Walsh. Well done.
And Chris Parton at under 4 feet.
Chris Parton with a great setup and a great touch, and this could be really close. Look at that touch and shot by Chris Parton. That's winning golf.
So it'll be Parton and Walsh in our up and in playoff when Winning Golf, brought to you by SAP, continues.
Enjoy one-of-a-kind hospitality at the Desmond Hotel Malvern, a full-service hotel with a staff focused on providing exceptional customer service. It's no wonder our guests say the Desmond Hotel is the best part of traveling. This summer, visit the Sunset Grill at the Desmond. Succulent Maine lobster, live music, and special cocktails. Come see why we're consistently voted the best outdoor dining in Chester County. If it's important to you, trust it to us at the Desmond.
I'm Joe Bush, and I know Infinities. Get to know me, and I'll help you get to know Infinities too.
Test drive the all-new incredible Infiniti Q50 at Infiniti of Ardmore or Infiniti of Westchester.
Prizes and tee gifts for the Cleveland Golf Skills Challenge provided by Srixon Golf Balls. Play a better ball, Srixon. See more putters. Hide the red dot. See more. Haas Jordan Umbrellas, golf and specialty umbrellas made from the finest quality materials. Doug Hendricks Wardrobe provided by the Greg Norman Collection. Greg Norman, performance by design. It's time now for the SAP Up and In Playoff on Winning Golf.
We are on the 18th green and our two finalists are ready to compete for some amazing prizes, a slot in the Winning Golf Championship, and the chance to win a brand new Infiniti G37 convertible. Now the rules for the SAP playoff are simple. Whoever gets their ball into the cup in the fewest number of strokes will be crowned our Winning Golf champion. Our first shot in the SAP playoff will be a 30-yard pitch shot out of the rough and over a bunker. Ian Walsh will have the honors. Ian is the owner of Atlas Property Management, carries a 12 handicap, and plays most of his golf at Hanover Country Club. Both these players know each other very well, played many rounds of golf together. He's got a 56-degree wedge, coming off a little bit hot, but he'll certainly have a putt at it, probably about 30 feet from the hole. And now it's Chris Parton's turn. Chris is a systems administrator for the state of New Jersey, has a 13 handicap, and also plays most of his golf at Hanover Country Club. Chris is going with a 60-degree lob wedge. He's got some room. This looks pretty good. And boy, that's a nice touch by Chris Parton. Looks like about 15 feet from the hole. Well done. Well, Ian Walsh is about 30 feet away, slightly downhill. He needs to put this one close, if not in. His competitor, Chris, is about 15 feet away. That's a beautiful setup and a beautiful stroke. And boy, this one's got a chance. It's going right at the hole. And look at that putt by Ian Walsh. Ian Walsh will set up and tap that in for a 3. And that was a great putt by Ian Walsh. Well, now it's Chris Parton's turn. Chris has about 15 feet. He has seen the line from Ian's putt. If he can roll this in, he will be the winning golf champion at Twisted Dune Golf Club. Good setup. Look at the putt. Oh, just a little bit past the hole. He's got about 3 feet coming back. All right, Chris Parton has about 4 feet. If he rolls this in, we will have a one-shot chip-off to determine our champion here at Twisted Dune. Got a good setup. It's at it. It's in the hole. What a great pressure putt by Chris Parton. And now it comes down to one chip shot from 70 feet. Ian Walsh will go first. That's a nice touch. Going past the cup. Looks like about 18 feet from the hole. That's a nice touch by Ian Walsh. And now it's Chris Parton's turn. It's coming in nice and high. This should be soft. This is going right at the hole. And boy, look at that touch. And will it stop in time? It looks like it does. And Chris Parton is our winning golf champion at Twisted Dune Golf Club. Well, Chris Parton, congratulations on becoming the winning golf champion here at Twisted Dune. You have a great short game. You handled the pressure when it counted. I hope you enjoyed your experience with winning golf.
Absolutely. Thank you to Belfort for inviting me. And this is a great golf course. First time here, and I've been watching the show for years. It's a good show.
Well, thank you, Chris. Now, you've already won a lot of prizes, but your day's not over yet, because in a couple minutes, you're going to get the pitch from 90 feet, Chris, for a beautiful Infiniti G37 convertible. It's an awesome car. I've driven it. I'd love to see you win it.
Well, I'd like to drive it for the next couple of years.
Well, we hope you do too, so don't touch that remote. I think you can make this shot. We'll be right back with more Winning Golf.
Gather with friends and make it a party at PJ's.
With fresh cocktails and a great selection of local craft beer.
Order up our famous buffalo wings,
Flavored in your choice of 7 signature sauces.
Philly's #1 sports fans catch every game at PJ Wellaham.
Where every seat is the best seat in the house.
Find a location near your neighborhood. Visit pjspub.com.
Nobody ever called me the next big thing. My whole career I've been sort of overlooked, flying under the radar. Kind of like Cleveland with irons. They don't have some crazy name or gimmick. They just show up when it matters. Like me.
Introducing Cleveland 588 irons. Multiple flight, feel, and forgiveness profiles for the ultimate fit.
I guess you can't stay under the radar forever.
I'm Joe Bush, and I know Infinities. Get to know me, and I'll help you get to know Infinities too.
Test drive the all-new incredible Infiniti Q50 at Infiniti of Ardmore or Infiniti of Westchester.
With winning golf, everybody wins.
It's time now on Winning Golf for the Infiniti Champions Pitch. Infiniti Inspired Performance.
Welcome back to Winning Golf for our final event, the Champions Pitch. Each week our champion will attempt to hole out from 90 feet to win an amazing Infiniti G37 convertible. Winning Golf is grateful to have 2 first-class dealerships, Infiniti of Ardmore and Infiniti of Westchester, sponsoring this thrilling event. So let me set the stage. We are on the putting green at Twisted Dune Golf Club. Our champion, Chris Parton, is 90 feet away. Well, Chris has a solid short game. He's going to go with the 60-degree lob wedge, which is his favorite club around the green. Both dealerships would love to give this away. Here it comes. Well, it looks like it's online. It's got the great distance. And look at that attempt by Chris Parton. What a great champion he is here at Twisted Dune. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show from beautiful Twisted Dune Golf Club. I'd like to acknowledge Scott Dunn and his team. They certainly run a first-class operation. I'd also want to thank my host, Kevin Stokely, Belfour Property Restoration, as well as all the police and fire personnel that came together to make this a special day. You know, come to think of it, these guys always come together to keep our community safe and to provide emergency services for people in need. So maybe we shouldn't wait for an emergency or a time of need to say thank you. Think about it. I'll see you all next week.
Winning Golf is brought to you by SAP. SAP helps companies run like never before. Run better with SAP.
Everybody